A warm welcome to our viewers who are joining us for the mixed reserves game with ADF coming up against South Australia. We are live here at the AMMNA Championships from Nissan Arena in Brisbane. In commentary, I'm Will Dredge and from the ACT Griffins, and with me this morning is Renee Pickering, also from ACT Griffins.
Hi, Will.
Welcome, Renee.
Thanks, Will. Great to be here.
How are you this morning?
Excellent. We've got coffee on the way for us. It's being brought over, so feeling good and ready for this wonderful game of netball.
Excellent. Well, centre pass is just moments away. Before we kick off the game, let's hear from our partners and sponsors.
So when I was growing up, obviously loved footy. All my brothers played footy. I've got 5 brothers. They all played sport growing up, and we had a little club called Kelmscott Junior Football Club. Played down there all through my juniors. I got my sense of belonging, I guess, and made my friendships. I just love those memories of playing there. Got me where I am today, so it's yeah, it's good to look back on that. Yeah, obviously the Fair Play vouchers is a great initiative. It allows any kids to play sport, gives the opportunity for them to go down to their local club, get that sense of belonging. Obviously there's a lot of kids in different circumstances out there in the community, so this gives the opportunity for any kid to go out and play, which is fantastic.
And we're back. Thanks, viewers, for joining us through the Queensland Suns Facebook page. Just a reminder, our live stream is 100% free, so be aware of any of those scam pages who may be asking you to provide bank details. All live stream games are free through the Queensland Suns Facebook page. If you do receive a friend request from a page, it's definitely not legit. You cannot be friends with a page, sadly. And send through any questions and comments you may have for Renee and I, and we'll endeavour to check the socials during the game. So show us some love. We'd love to hear from you. So Renee, should we get into the team lists for this match against ADF, starting with South Australia?
Absolutely, Will. So this morning in goal shooter we'll have Alexa Ray Austin. In goal attack, Bailey Sturris. In wing attack, Olivia Hoffman. In centre, Josh Taylor. In wing defence, Kiara Peach. In goal defence, Tyler Oshmans. And in goalkeeper, Sebastian Pfeiffer, with interchange of Jessie Miller, Bridget Kay, Andrew Jelinek, Sam Chamberlain, Joshua Bradbrook, and Jade Anderson-Ives. The coach today, we have Rachel C. I apologise, Rachel, I can't pronounce your surname, and assistant coach is Di Hughes.
Perfect. And for the ADF this morning, we've got Daniel Kostovsky in goal shooter, goal attack, Eloise Carter, wing attack, Jaden Walsh, centre, Emily Turnan, wing defence, Elka Smith, goal defence, Michael Pickler, and goalkeeper, Jordan Nelson. Our interchange is Kirsty Williams, Daniel Pivetta, Christian Hollyman, Lauren Goldie, Rayan Deneen, and Layla Carroll. I don't know the coaches there, but we've started. And straight down the court, and SA gets their first goal. Centre pass there for ADF.
Emily Tiernan looking for an option. And a misfire. Few nerves out here on court today, Will, I'm sure.
Lots to play for.
Absolutely. I know for the ADF, they need to produce 2 wins today to keep their finals hopes alive. So I think we're going to see a lot of bodies thrown on the line today to try and make that happen.
And SA with it, just a patient ball up the court, moving in transition. And just a reminder, you can have a look at all the standings and the scores through Play HQ. All you need to do is just search for Australian Men's and Mixed Netball Association, and then you'll see all of the different divisions that we've got there. ACT with their second. South Australia.
and unlucky there off the hands of Taylor.
Jay coming forward for that pass, just to relieve and straight into ski. Draws the contact there, oh sorry, the obstruction, and just not quite. And Jay with a pick up, straight into ski. He'll have a shot and finishes. ADF are on the board.
Wonderful. Got a game on our hands, Will.
Oh, this is what we'd love to see. Nice pickup there from Alexa Ray. Definitely hunting any loose balls. And got a tip there.
Starris proving very reliable early on in today's game. He'll take a high ball, and this one should be an easy finish.
Yeah, nice. SA have slightly just pulled out. 4-1 in the lead, SA, and 3 minutes down. Nice pass into ski. Should put this one away. Up. Spoke too soon. Ah.
I think he'll get a third crack at that one.
Third time lucky, let's hope.
And Eloise Carter will line up for a mid-range shot, and she'll finish.
Nice. Nice dodge there for that, to take that centre pass. And we do apologise, we do have small writing on some of these jerseys, so as we progress in the game, we'll get the names, but as we start to settle and work out who's who, we will definitely be looking at our sheet here. Just an obstruction call here. Michael will take that.
And strong from Tiernan. Doesn't pull the contact, but pulled in.
Jay with the pick up and straight into ski, who finishes. Throw in, wasn't able to keep that one. Probably a toe over line there. Now South Australia looking to bring this ball down. Not if Jordane's got anything to say about that, the goalkeeper in ADF. For a mid-range shot, passes off.
Lovely play there from Carter. She's been around the AMMNA tracks for quite a while now, Will. So really excited to see her play today. Definitely known for her mid to long range shooting.
Yeah, nice. As you mentioned the other day, you've done 7 tours. Some of these people would be quite familiar faces for you.
Yeah, look, you make a few friends over the years, Will. Definitely, they're much more positive friendships now that I've stepped off the court as a wing defence. But no, it's fabulous to come back every year and see the athletes that still continue to do this year after year. It's very impressive.
Definitely. It becomes one big family, I suppose. Big netball family.
Does.
But maybe not so much on the court. Rivals on the court, besties off the court.
Exactly.
We just have a contest there from South Australia Centre.
And a clever little offload.
Ski finishes off. South Australia started off with, a small little lead, and ADF just warmed into the game, taking the lead 5-4 with just under 9 minutes to go in the first quarter. South Australia for the centre pass. Yeah, nice dodge there. Really enjoying the wing attack for the Starris.
Yeah,
unfortunately,
absolutely.
footwork. But as I was saying, I'm really enjoying the the dodging that South Australia with wing attack Olivia Hoffman is doing to just try and shake off those defenders at that centre pass. Into Ski. Misses, unfortunately, but we've got a rebound there from Carter. And she shoots. ADF just pulling away here with a 3-point lead. Nice one in. Nice one in to Bailey Sturris. And I apologize if I do butcher any of these surnames. Short pass. That's one of the new rules that we've seen introduced, Renee. Well, reintroduced, really.
It's been interesting to watch the athletes try and readjust after so many years of playing with the same rules.
Yep. Nice patience here from ADF as they look for an opening.
And Carter running through to the baseline. Great contest there. Tiernan strong on circle edge and a great backspace feed. Nice finish.
South Australia with a centre pass. Yeah, ADF have definitely identified that Hoffman there is taking those centre passes cleanly.
Lovely drive by Taylor, finding circle edge nicely. And SA will just work it a little bit closer.
Long range shot, just misses. Michael with the pickup. Down the court.
Do we have a new wing attack here, Will?
We've also got a new centre. We'll get the centre's name off his shirt in just a second. Quite interesting. It's been a few minutes since South Australia have put up a point.
Would definitely be great to see them taking some confidence and looking at those mid-range shots.
Yeah. Tell you what, it's day 5, and some of these players look like they're on day 1. They're giving it 100%.
Absolutely. I think we see the conditioning every year just increase and increase in the lead up to nationals, and athletes are fit. They're ready to go.
Ski for the finish. ADF centre throw in.
And a strong take on the baseline.
In defence, I'm seeing the South Australians in front of their players, creating and probably shutting down that space a little bit, stopping some of the drives around that circle.
Yeah, they're absolutely making it difficult.
We'll have a throw in here from Nelson into Pickler. So we've had a few roll-ons in the last minute or so. We've got a new GA. Do we have a new GA for? Oh yeah, we've had some changes here.
Absolutely,
new
both
shooting
teams
end.
rolling benches early.
Yeah, I think what South Australia's realised that their attack end has just been shut down, bringing in a new combination. I guess they're looking at trying to see how that one works and apply some scoreboard pressure. Nice shot.
I think they must have heard us,
Yeah.
Will. Great mid-range shot there from the new goal attack.
It's Jessie Miller. Welcome to the court, Jessie, with a super shot. Or, obviously we don't have the super shot, but
anyone from AMMNA's listening, we'd love to see the super shot in this environment. I think it would make an already exciting brand even better.
And Ski from a mid-range shot as well. Centre just Hoffman. Just a contact there. Into Miller. Yeah, nice hold. Both teams are a bit stationary around that circle edge. Maybe a bit of fatigue setting in, after 5 days.
Absolutely. Either that or they back their shooters, so
Yeah.
they don't need to present an option.
Yeah. 2.5 minutes, I should say, remaining in this first quarter. ADF are up 11 to SA6. Make that 12 for ADF with that shot from Ski. Nice tip there from SA goalkeeper.
And a lovely tip. Beautiful follow through.
Alexa Ray's back in and wing attack. Picks up the crumbs. Nelson. For Miller.
Great to see some confidence early. And a nice finish.
Nice contest there between the wing attack and wing defense. Piccolo with the pass. Straight into Ski. Makes no mistake. 45 seconds left on for the quarter. Let's see if we can South Australia can get one more in before we head to quarter time. Yeah, much more movement there. Alexa Ray, since she's been on, she's provided a bit of a variation there around that circle, and it is opening up some of those shooters for a better position. But also, if they're not feeling it, they don't have to shoot it. They've got an option just outside the circle, and Alexa Ray is there backing them up. Throw in here from Nelson. And just overcooked on that one. 3 seconds to go, 2, 1. And there we have it. Quarter time. The score is currently 13 to ADF to SA 7. What a match it's been so far. Like we saw, SA take the lead just a little bit and then ADF just come back. So while we catch our breath from all the action, let's hear from our partners and sponsors. for quarter 2 with the ADF versus South Australia Reserves men's game. We're just about to get started with the centre pass. ADF with ball. Ski with the pickup there. We were just having a conversation at quarter time with some of the ADF, and we just want to a shout out to the coach and the assistant coach for the ADF. We've got Jackie Carswell and Connie Sermons there as the assistant coach. Jackie's actually the ADF netball president, so great to have the support there. And manager is Ros Glass. And also, fun fact, the ADF team is made up by the Army, the Navy, and the Air Force members. So protecting the country, full time. In their spare time, protecting the ball and trying to get that ball through the hoop. And I won't take credit for that little fun fact.
I love it, Will. Keep them coming.
The umpires for this game, we've got Jessica Quelch, Karen Hargraves, and reserve umpires Alice Anderson. Definitely want to control this game, and nice pass off there. Finished. SA's on a bit of a run at the moment.
They are. Looks like they've done their homework over the last 15 minutes, made some changes to their defensive style, which is good to see. I definitely would have expected SA to take more control in this game, coming in as the third place team, with ADF currently sitting in 5th. But good to see ADF throwing everything they've got at this must-win game.
And they have to. South Australia with the centre pass. Alexa Ray doing a mountain load of work there on that circle edge. And unfortunately just sprayed over the back. Nelson with the throw in. Ski draws the contact on that one. Nice screen there from Ski. I actually quite enjoyed that. Blocked off a defensive attempt from South Australia.
And some clever play there by Ski.
Yeah, you can tell he's been playing netball for a while. And SA down the court. Alexa Ray unable to keep that one in. And hell ball. Right idea. Probably just could hold on to that ball just maybe a little microsecond, just a little bit longer, and that would have opened us up quite well. A tip there from South Australia, ADF throw-in. As the ball comes flying at us. So Renee, you've been exposed to this intensity of netball. What does it take for these athletes to compete at this elite, at this elite level?
Yeah, look, a lot of strength and conditioning, Will. I think a competition of this style requires you to be very, very fit. So most of these athletes would have been in the gym or out sprinting a couple of days a week in preparation for this tournament. Because unfortunately at this level, nailing your basics just isn't enough. You've got to be able to do it day after day under fatigue and under pressure. And we're definitely seeing that out here on court today. These athletes are fit, something that we absolutely come to expect from our ADF cohort.
Absolutely. And mentally, how do you prepare for these games? And how do you prepare for a tournament like this?
Yeah, absolutely. I think preparing for the unexpected is definitely really important. You never know how the team will perform. how you'll stack up against your opposition or what injuries you might have to manage as a team. So versatility becomes really, really important in a team's lineup. You can lose a key player at any time, and needing to adjust quickly is really important.
Stepping call there. We've had a few roll-ons. We've got a new keeper for South Australia.
Beautiful feed from Hoffman there. She's got really lovely vision into the backspace. She's working really hard. Great to see from a wing attack who's played a lot of minutes this week.
I think that's Chamberlain in the goal shooter bid for South Australia. Bradenbrook gets us started. Nice one into... no, just a bit of a tip there.
Beautiful work there.
Nice.
Dragons have definitely increased their defensive pressure down this end this quarter. It's been great to see.
Yeah, ADF definitely are not having it their own way at the moment. And as you can see with the scoreboards, you know, SA are creeping back. I think ADF have only had one goal so far in this quarter.
I'm really enjoying the defensive pressure of Oshman's, the goal defence for South Australia at the moment. She's working hard, she's producing ball, and she's committing to a hunt, which we love to see in a goal defence.
Definitely a good match up there with the South Australia goalkeeper and the ADF goal shooter.
She must have heard us, Will. Oshman's produces a tip.
Yep. As we get a bit of the action with the ballers again. I'll put a bib on.
3 points, W. Dredge.
You know, I'll wear the wing defence one, my initials. Oh, bit of a look there from the South Australia wing defence, not liking the attention that ADF wing attack has given her. Bradenbrook with the ball into Chamberlain. Chamberlain should finish this off. No, not set. Nice one. Margins back to 2.
We've got a game on our hands.
Absolutely. Jay's back on the court as goal shooter. Lovely movements around that circle. He'll take the shot and it lands. A very welcome goal there for ADF. Michael Pickler with the tip. Be a South Australia throw-in. Into Chamberlain. Nice pass from Hoffman. Good connection there between Hoffman and Chamberlain. Actually been very impressed with Hoffman today. A lot of work outside around that circle edge.
And Oshman just smothering the goal attack there.
I was about to say the South Australians have really amped up their defensive pressure in this this quarter.
It is early this morning, Will. Perhaps their coffees are just starting to sink in and they're ready to go.
I think Coach Rachel has probably had a word to them at the quarter break, just lift a little bit.
Good to see Miller being really nice and patient in that front end.
And Chamberlain will finish off. Chamberlain's been quite steady and reliable since he's taken the court.
Yeah, definitely. SA hasn't lost anything between their shooting rotations.
No.
Good to see they've got a couple of tools who play similar styles.
What I really enjoyed is that they identified early that, that right at the beginning of the first quarter that, that connection just wasn't happening or, just needed to mix it up a little bit. And as you can see here, with ADF are only leading by 1 point.
Absolutely. I think there's no doubt that Staris will retake the court at some point today.
Nice footwork there for Jay. Oh, just dribbles out. Unlucky. A must goal for ADF. Low scoring quarter for them. Nelson wants a bit of the action as well. Miller with a throw in. As we see Daniel Pavetta in at that goal defence. Bib, pass into Chamberlain. Another one there for South Australia. 16 apiece. SA have really brought this game back. Alexa Ray. Austin takes the court again in that goal attack, Bib.
It's always interesting, Will, the rotations that we see over day 4 and 5 of the competition. For some of these teams, it will be about strategically reserving some of their key players and conserving their energy.
Yep.
Make sure that they're ready to go for finals.
For Jay's third shot. Just dribbles out. These need to land for ADF. I think they're a bit spooked by the intensity that the South Australians have brought in for the second quarter. With only 3 minutes left to go in this quarter. Pavetta doing everything he can to stop that ball getting into those shooters.
A really strong feed from Hoffman there. Great vision right to the post.
Now South Australia taking the lead, 17-16. What a turnaround. On the wipe of the court. Definitely want to make sure that there's no moisture on the court. It could be quite dangerous.
Absolutely.
Devastating if a slip was to occur.
Where's the mop, Will?
They need a mop boy. I wonder where one of them is around here.
I think he might be sitting to my left. I don't know if the viewers need to hear us talk about your Firebirds experience twice, but for everyone listening, Will was a mop boy for the Firebirds.
A very prestigious role.
Absolutely, a very important role in Suncorp Super Netball.
Took it very seriously. Those Sabco mops.
I would say that the athletes definitely appreciate your effort.
Oh.
We keep them safe, we keep them on court.
It's quite difficult to see sweat and moisture on the court, when you're standing right above it. So you only really see it from side on. So I wouldn't say I was the best mop boy. Often had the players asking me to come back. You haven't done it, Will.
Oh, and Austin just takes a knock to the face. Tiernan, unfortunately, with an accidental clip on the way through.
Oh.
Austin's a tough girl, though. I think we'll see her get up and continue with play. There she goes, as anticipated. Tough as nails. Good to see.
Really enjoying Austin.
Absolutely.
Quite versatile, in and out of that circle.
Absolutely. To see her play across 2 court areas in the last 20-something minutes is fabulous. Effective in both.
Just another wipe of the court.
Maybe we'll get out there and let them know the strategy to the side on view.
Yes.
And a small fumble.
Minute and a
will
half
move.
left in this second quarter, or this half, I should say. ADF will be looking to bring this ball down and to score off this. Currently trailing by 3 points. Had a small lead at the first quarter time. Yeah. That will bring a bit of confidence there for ADF. Nothing but net.
Good to see the ADF bench becoming quite vocal.
Yeah. Tell you what, if I was a player, I'd be avoiding that side of the court. "25 seconds left. We're just holding time as we set up.
And Karen just asking her players to calm down a little.
Yeah.
Bring some discipline back into the game, but good to see Peach throwing her body at everything.
Yeah. Just like those ones for Jay to land for him, I think will be a good settle-off for Jay. And South Australia flying down the court. 2 seconds to go. 1. There we are.
Austin with the jump shot.
Yeah. There we are. We are at half-time. What a game so far. And what an amazing job that South Australia has just done. They've pulled back that deficit and now in the lead by 1 point, 19-18. We've got a game on our hands. While we catch our breath from all the action, let's hear from our partners and sponsors.
So when I was growing up, obviously loved footy. All my brothers played footy. I've got 5 brothers. They all played sport growing up, and we had a little club called Kelmscott Junior Football Club. Played down there all through my juniors. I got my sense of belonging, I guess, and made my friendships. I just love those memories of playing there. Got me where I am today, so it's yeah, it's good to look back on that. Yeah, obviously the Fair Play Vouchers is a great initiative. It allows any kids to play sport, gives the opportunity for them to go down to their local club, get that sense of belonging. Obviously there's a lot of kids in different circumstances out there in the community, so this gives the opportunity for any kid to go out and play, which is fantastic.
Let me show you how to get it like me, get it like me, cause the best is what I really might be. Let me show you how to get it. You wanna be like this, you wanna be like this. Want this to last for the rest of our lives. Without you, there is no tomorrow.
And we're back here with all the action from the AMMNA Championships live from Nissan Arena. I'm Will Dredge, and with me we've got Renee Pickering. We're
Hi,
here for
Will.
the second half. We've got a bit of a game on our hands here. The halftime score is 18-19. South Australia with the lead, but didn't have the lead in the first quarter. Something's clicked into gear there with the South Australians.
Absolutely, Will. I think we've seen a much more clinical approach to netball over the last 15 minutes, but I think for the ADF, their raw athleticism is what's keeping them in this game. So I think it will be really nice to see whether ADF can sustain that athleticism and whether or not SA continues to try and roll them over in the attacking end.
Yeah, quite a low-scoring quarter for the ADF, and we did see some rotations there in the shooting circle. I guess we'll have to wait to see how they settle it with those new combinations in that shooting end, but definitely need to up the goal rate and apply some pressure there on that scoreboard.
Absolutely. I think now that we've got a bit of a steadied attacking line for SA, we'll hopefully see ball let go a little bit more quickly, particularly into that big post shooter who's been quite reliable.
Absolutely. We do have quite a few people here cheering on the Dragons, the South Australia Dragons. So lovely to see everybody come along to the games and cheer on their teams. Just a reminder that you can still get tickets to come in, watch some of the games. We'd love to see you all down here at Nissan Arena as Peach hits the ground. Second half underway.
Peach and Hoffman moving ball really nice and quickly in that front line, finding circle edge.
And a hell ball there for Hoffman. ADF will want to bring this down the court, straight into the shooters.
And we see Eloise Carter come back to the court.
They started off with this this combination.
It looked from this angle that it went in well.
Yeah, it did.
And Austin feeding Hoffman really nicely into the pocket there.
Pass off to Chamberlain. And he'll finish that off.
Hoffman not having too much difficulty coming off the transverse line there. Really fast athlete.
Yeah, nice.
Austin just showcasing her touch there on circle edge.
Yeah.
Playing wing attack and goal attack all in one quarter.
Oh, we need to call injury time here.
We've just seen Carter go down. Looks to be quite distressed.
Just getting some care here for Carter. As we see a bit of movement on the bench.
I do wonder, Will, whether Carter entered this game a little bit injured. We normally expect to see a little bit more court time from her,
Yeah.
particularly in these high-pressure games. She does have one calf quite heavily wrapped, both ankles strapped. So, look, hopefully this is just a bit of a stinger for her and we'll see her back out on court.
The mop. Goal keep with the rebound.
Yeah. I think something ADF can be really proud of at the moment is their transition. They're getting ball to circle edge. They're just having a small bit of difficulty finishing those off.
Yeah.
But I'm confident as the game goes on, we'll continue to see ADF convert more goals.
Absolutely. We'll see their eye in shortly, I dare say, as they adjust to some of the pressure there with the the South Australia defence. Unable to... It's been a little bit up and down the court for the first couple of minutes of the third quarter.
Yeah, I think we're starting to see South Australia put their foot down here now.
Yeah. 22-18. South Australia with the leads. Nice take there from Austin. Oh. Beautiful to watch. Just needs to have a finish. Love the effort. Very crafty with her play.
Absolutely.
And
Oshman's taking another big intercept, or a tip in this instance, but good to see her continuing to tip ball throughout the game.
Able to keep that one in, Ski. Can see the fight in this game. Both teams giving it their all. And Chamberlain with the contact. Nelson to take the ball. Obstruction call. All right, let's go ADF. Let's get that ball down.
And some great defensive pressure there. Produces a ball, and off South Australia go.
I'll take a moment just to give a bit of a shout out to the producers and the cameraman of these live stream games. I'm sitting with Chris beside me and Caleb as the cameraman. These fantastic blokes have been here for the last couple of games for 12 hours, assisting us as we do our commentary. It's an amazing job that they do. It gives you a bit of calmness to do these live streams and commentate. So yeah, massive shout out to the mammoth work that our live stream producers and cameramen are doing for us to bring this beautiful game right across Australia on our Queensland Suns Facebook page. Just got a mop out.
I imagine the cleaners have had a task on their hands this week, Will. Getting out and cleaning these courts every single night, making sure they're ready to go for the next day.
We often don't speak about, you know, the support staff here at this arena, you know, the volunteers as well who have, you know, are working on the front door, and a lot of people have been giving their time to this championship. You know, without them, it doesn't work like it should. So, you know, we've got so much to be grateful for all aspects and everyone contributing to this tournament here at Nissan Arena.
Absolutely. Well, I think even across AMMNA as well, we've got volunteers running every single state in this entire organisation. And it's great to see the professionalism of this competition despite no one, you know, being paid to run.
Yeah. And as we've just been speaking, Nelson went down with just a bit of a stinger. Doesn't look too happy with it. We'll just keep an eye on how Nelson goes in these next couple of minutes.
Peach really committing her body to every drive. Not afraid to take a knock. And Austin finding the backspace quite comfortably. And she'll finish.
Austin's passes have been great, but then the, you know, double threat when you can shoot them as well. She's been very crafty around that circle edge. Very quick with the ball. Into Hoffman. Peach. Bodies down. Giving their heart and soul into this game.
ADF will need to at the moment if they want to stay in this contest and keep their finals hopes alive. I'd say we're going to see the physicality start to increase so that ADF can try and convert some ball.
Yeah. Just having a look, ADF have not put one up yet. Have not got one goal in for this quarter.
Hopefully we'll see some in the last 11 minutes.
Jay's back on the court in goal shooter, so maybe Jay's able to offer something just a little bit different. Get the defenders head spinning a bit and provide some opportunity. And Ski takes the wing attack.
Yeah, we can tell Coach Jackie definitely not fearful of trying some new things.
And look, I think Ski can do it, definitely. I just don't think I've seen Ski in wing attack. So something's got to change, I suppose. Try out a new combination. Doesn't work, just roll them off.
And Ski calling for the ball at the top, but Peach doing a wonderful job there.
Ski just asked to address the timing there from our team in white. South Australia down the court, finding lots of space. You know, Renee, in your opinion, do you think ADF need to move into more of a one-on-one or protect the space, clog up the space? What would you say here could really just stop this South Australia attacking end who are piling on the points at the moment?
It would definitely be good to see some versatility in the defensive structure. I think what we've seen so far is just that hard, traditional man-on-man style defense. But certainly if ADF wants to stay in this game and they want to put a little bit of doubt into the feeder's mind, I think diversifying the defensive structure, trying a bit of a split circle or a zone-style defense would be a really great thing to see.
Yeah, nice. And as we've been speaking, ADF have put up a goal. Nice pop there for Austin. Just an offside call there from ADF. It will be a South Australia ball.
If we know SA, that's exactly the ball that was coming. Finding that backspace beautifully on that high hold.
ADF centre pass. Ski jumps out.
And Walsh moving that ball across.
Yeah, right
and
idea.
Oshman's running her feet, unfortunately, to no fruition, but a great contest nonetheless.
Right idea there with Jay. Just if you're flat-footed, that ball is anybody's. Because those defenders are going to have a crack at everything. Just a bit of timing, I think, you know.
And that was a beautiful feed. Some nice patience, but unfortunately not the finish.
Straight down to Chamberlain. Chamberlain will finish off. 8.5 minutes left in this quarter. South Australia up 27 to ADF 19. So they've extended their lead by 7 in this quarter from halftime. I feel like momentum's in the South Australians' court at the moment.
It's definitely started to swing. Be interesting to see how ADF responds.
Yeah.
They've got ball in hand. Let's see if they can convert one.
And they're doing a fabulous job, you know, as I just finished saying that, but they are doing a great job getting it out of, you know, the defense end and down into the attack end. It's just not converting into goals. But, you know, I have every faith ADF are not giving up.
Absolutely will. And as we know, our shooters are some of our hardest working players on court. They not only have to move ball like the rest of us, but they've then got to finish. So I certainly don't envy the goal shooters and goal attacks in our competition.
Hoffman with the ball over to Peach.
SA doing a really nice job of working together as a unit. You can see conscious efforts to assess the area, have a look at where their counterparts are sitting,
Yeah.
and then make calculated decisions on their drives.
Chamberlain's got a bit of a hold at the moment. Probably like to see Nelson just maybe use her feet just to get around the body a little bit. Chamberlain's holding Nelson quite high up, which, you know, when the timing is right, he's able to drop back and turn and face the post.
Yeah, definitely. I think what Austin's really loving from a feeding perspective is that the goalkeeper is standing right on the goal shooter. It makes that back space really obvious. So, like you said, if ADF can move their feet a little bit more, create a little bit of doubt for Austin, she'll probably have less confidence in that feed. Yeah,
absolutely. You know, I've played goal shooter and goal attack a little bit in my time. You know, of course, I've been playing netball for quite a number of years. I always found it very hard when I didn't know where my defenders were. And, you know, maybe that might be something there for Nelson and Pavetta, who's just gone in there, to have a think about, you know, maybe just come off the body just a little bit and edge, you know, do some hedging and things like that. Create some doubt there for the South Australian shooters. I definitely know that I was always searching for that defender to know exactly where I needed to be, where I needed to set up, how I could take the ball. And if you don't know where your defenders are, it can be quite off-putting.
It's never too late, Will, to make a comeback to AMMNA. A really smooth transition. Unfortunately not to be.
Yeah.
ADF with ball in hand. Let's see what they could do here.
Yeah. Nice take there from Ski. Pass into the...
Oh, no, unfortunately, just caught Walsh. A little bit off balance, hits the floor. He seems to be all right, shakes it off.
Yeah. Nice hands there for Nelson. Doing what she can to stop a red-hot Austin at the moment. She's having a cracker game.
Absolutely.
Just shorten up these passes just a tiny bit.
Ski having not much difficulty finding circle edge there.
No.
A really great choice of entry and lovely finish from Walsh.
Yeah, perfect. Tip there from Ski.
Maybe he can play two court areas after all, Will.
Definitely take my hat off to him for that. Sometimes can be a very different style of game when you know, as a shooter, moving out to a feeder as such. Different footwork, different angles. Same intent though, get that ball in that hoop.
Absolutely. One big game of keepings off.
Four minutes left in this in this quarter, I should say. SA are extended their lead to 30. ADF currently on 20, so that gap is just widening ever just so much. Both out of play. Jay will finish off. A must-needed goal there for ADF. With ADF centre pass, let's see if they can go two in a row. Into Pavetta.
On a high ball.
Very high ball. I think it went into orbit for a bit. Come back down. And Austin there with the pickup.
Austin's everywhere.
Oh.
Absolutely beautiful work there from Austin. Combining athleticism with smarts, things we love to see. Hoffman manages to collect. Good challenge there by Tien, and I really enjoyed her intensity today. And that same feed we've come to love all game from South Australia.
just threw that one over the baseline. ADF will be looking to get this one back. Nice take there from Austin. Into Peach.
Austin will have that one and just falls short.
Yeah. Just a contact there. Nice one.
Found myself clapping there, Will. I quite enjoyed that one.
Jay for a second there thought he'd pass off, but yeah, the South Australian defence had the goal attack covered, so takes the shot. These drives Austin is doing, really opening up a lot of space and drawing the defenders and giving them something else to think about. Very clever.
A lot of confidence too between Peach and Hoffman on circle edge, swinging that ball right to left. Austin then making the defenders commit, and it's opening up their shooter at the post really nicely.
Yeah. 1 minute left in this third quarter.
And Tiernan throws her body over the sideline in an attempt to keep her team in the game.
Yeah, nice work on the circle edge. Just a tip. Nelson's able to collect, and ADF are flying down court.
Well, when they're good, they're good.
Yeah. Very impressed with their transition.
I think Walsh has really brought a sense of calm into that attacking end. A lovely shooter there. Just diversifying what they're doing in that attacking end.
And there we go. We've at three-quarter time. Wow.
Great to see SA pushing out this lead, Will. Sitting with an 11-goal lead going into the fourth quarter. I think this is going to be difficult for the ADF to come back from.
Yeah. It's going to require a massive effort. While they take a break, we might do the same, and we'll hear from our partners and sponsors.
this. You wanna be like this. Let me show you how to get it like me. Get it like me. Cause the best is what I really might be. Let me show you how to get it. You wanna be like this. You wanna be like this.
And welcome back. We're here for the fourth quarter of the ADF versus South Australia mixed reserves game. South Australia at the moment is sort of running away with the ball, and they have for the last 2 quarters. We saw ADF have an amazing first quarter, scoring 14, but since then they've only scored 4 in every quarter since. So South Australia have obviously identified something at that first quarter break and really turned this game around. They've also turned around their own scores as well. You know, in the first quarter they had 8. Second quarter they went up by another 8, and then now they're for that third quarter went up 14. So moving in the right direction there for the South Australians.
Absolutely, Will. I think we've seen South Australia really settle into this game. They've figured out the ADF. They know what they need to do, and now they're producing.
The ADF are definitely getting ball, but it's just moments like those that they're just not converting off their defensive gains throughout the game.
I think what we're seeing, Will, is the moment the ADF are hitting circle edges, they're wanting to feed. They're wanting to get that ball to the post, which is great. That's the goal. But it'd be awesome to see a little bit more patience from them. Yeah. Perhaps a reset ball back to the transverse line, something just to settle the attacking unit and give their shooters a moment just to set something up.
As that one slips through Ski's hand, and a bit of a smile on his face for that one. Almost spent it before he earned it, or whatever that saying is. I've been learning a few of you these last couple of days. Hail Mary and... Yeah, nice one. Nice settler there for South Australia for their first goal of the quarter.
And a beautiful ball from Austin.
Yeah, Austin just doing Austin things.
She's going to be sick of hearing her own name by the time she listens to this back.
She definitely won't be wanting to listen to this commentary. That Will guy. It's hard not to be impressed with some of the efforts here from the South Australians.
Absolutely. Oshmans.
Yeah, good pressure there from Ski.
Putting her athleticism on show for everyone to see. Very impressive athlete. And Austin with a steady. Looks good. Little too much. Too many wheat bix this morning.
I think that's my, when I was 8 years old, my coach used to say that. Will, too many Weebics this morning. I'm glad that one is still getting around. I won't say how many more years later or decades later, but...
Yeah. I'm embarrassed to admit I think it's still being said to me a few times a week, Will.
So, Renee, you play netball quite a lot, as well as being the VP for the ACT Griffins. Tell us a little bit about your netball.
Yeah, look, netball definitely keeps me busy, Will. I'm a die-hard Griffin, so I was an inaugural player for us back when we re-entered AMMNA in 2017. Sat in amongst the squad until 2 years ago in Adelaide, so it's been really fabulous to see the growth of our program and some of our training partners now progressing into playing positions. I think the other really exciting thing for our association has been to watch our teams enter the Opens division this year across men's and mixed. So a really exciting thing, something that I would have loved to be a part of myself, but I'm now well into my 30s, Will.
Yeah.
And just now enjoying State League back in Canberra.
Yeah, nice. And some of these ADF players are playing in Canberra. In our... Do we have any State League players here?
On this court, no. Walsh, who's currently sitting, in goal attack for the ADF, was an ex-Canberra State League athlete.
Yeah.
Is rumoured to be possibly returning, which is something we're really excited about. But in the game after this one, in the men's reserves division, we're going to see a number of Canberra State League athletes on show for the ADF.
And I hear that you're commentating that one as well.
Something to look forward to for the viewers. I'll be accompanied by ACT men's and mixed president Tamara Weatherburn.
That will be a cracking game for sure. So you'll have to tune in and watch that one. Yeah, nice, Jay.
And Walsh finishes a fabulous shot.
Yeah, there'll be a nice settler there for Jay just to get that one in for their first goal for the quarter. Almost 5 minutes down. SA with the lead, 36 to ADF, 23.
The right idea. Not too
Yeah.
many safe options to ball.
No.
That might be one of those moments in future where they can turn around, though, and give themselves a more guaranteed second chance in a transition.
Yeah. I must say that, you know, even though the momentum has swung in the South Australians' favour, ADF aren't given up just as yet.
Absolutely not. If I was Coach Jackie, I would be exceptionally proud of what her team's putting out here today.
Yeah.
I think when you come up against quite a clinical style of netball, you know, with a team the calibre of South Australia, it's quite easy to give up and just roll over.
Yeah. South Australia have such a wonderful netball program down there.
A lot of depth across both their men's and women's competitions.
Yeah.
I think it'd be fair to say South Australia produces some of the country's best netballers.
We definitely see them in the Suncorp Super Netball as well. Who I'm really loving at the moment, which is a South Australian product, is Lucy Austin.
Oh, absolutely. Another Austin that we love.
Yeah, definitely improved her game quite significantly with, you know, being from that shooter and seeing her recently at the Ballarat Blitz move into GA, and what a revelation that was.
She's a really exciting prospect for Suncorp and such a young athlete.
Yeah, future diamond for sure. And I think, yeah, SA netball is really moving in the right direction here, and you can see it on court today.
Austin just struggling to find her way in, but gets ball in hand and delivers a really reliable feed.
Just dribbles around and pops in. ADF with a centre pass. Really hoping that they could get one from this centre pass. I think that will be a nice confidence boost for them. Offensive contact there. Jay says sorry. Bit of friendly fire.
Definitely no harm intended from Walsh.
Yeah. Austin couldn't grab that one in, so created a bit of a contest there, resulting in an ADF penalty.
A little bit of argy-bargy going on in the circle there from the shooter and keeper.
Yeah.
But lots of smiles. They're having a good time.
Yeah. And that's the main thing. Enjoy the game. There are lots of things to take out of a win and a loss.
I definitely hear that ADF has made some really positive changes to their state program, something they're really excited about and something that President Jackie's really passionate about. So I'm very excited to see how they progress over the next couple of years.
Absolutely. And they don't get a lot of lead-up time together before, you know, hitting tournaments. So, you know, for ADF to come out and really give it to the South Australians, they really haven't had it their own way. But to do that and to have limited time together as a team, you know, it's a real testament of some of these individual performances. But as a team, collectively, they're gelling quite well. And they have taken some wins from this tournament, so...
Yeah, it definitely makes you wonder, Will, what this ADF outfit could do if they had the 6 months of lead time that some of these other teams have.
Absolutely. Jay's going to finish this one off for us. And he does. 6.5 minutes left in this final quarter. Game's not over just as yet. But South Australia do have the leads with 40 to ADF 24. It's going to be a little bit difficult in the next 6 minutes to climb back from this one. But I think, you know, ADF, I think they can definitely pull on the scoreboard a few extra goals here and just reduce that margin quite a bit. And just as I say that, Jay gets one through the hoop. Long pass over. Just too much on that one.
Walsh turns his head and shakes, no, not for me.
There's a contact there. Nelson. Into Sturos. Rebound there from Sturos and finishes off for Austin. Quick ball into center. Playing with a bit of fearlessness now.
If only we'd seen some of this netball 30 minutes ago, Will. Really great to see the ADF not giving up.
Yeah.
Showing everyone what they're made of until the last minute.
There is definitely a fine line between playing fearlessly, I can't even talk right now, and, you know, just having that control with that with a ball. And I suppose, you know, when you've got a few minutes left, you can get a bit crafty with it. So you've honestly got nothing to lose here. As the ball rolls over to us.
My second tip for the game.
Haven't spoken much about Kirshner here in wing defence for the South Australians.
Yeah, she's been really consistent.
Yeah.
She's applying pressure, she's contesting. One of those quiet achievers, which is often what we see in our wing defences.
Yeah. A lot of the work that, Nelson's down, which is good. A lot of the time we see that with the wing defence. You know, not a lot of stats that you can sort of compile with the wing defence, but it's actually my favourite position. I loved playing wing defence. It's definitely one of those roles that, you know, there's not a whole lot of pressure on you, but you can really get in the heads of those wing attacks and also goal attacks. Just love it.
I like to say, Will, that it's the hardest working player on court.
Yeah.
And often the most important position, but as a wing defence, I think I'm a little bit biased. And the right idea there. Good to see that the ADF still continues to sight the post and try and release.
Yeah. As we see, Sebastian Pfeiffer, who has come into the goal defence. Again, we haven't seen a lot of Sebastian. So Coach Rachel in South Australia looks like it might be just doing some resting at the moment with some of these players as they move into the pointy end of the competition.
I would say with a win this morning, this will solidify South Australia's position in the final series. So I think we'll now start to see them strategically rest players over the next 12 hours in preparation.
Well, what a luxury. As you look at the bench, you've got Chamberlain sitting there, Hoffman, Miller, I think that one's Miller over there as well.
Peach as well.
Peach.
Hopefully Austin will get herself a little break this afternoon.
Yeah.
She's played a lot of minutes today, really important
Certainly,
member in this team.
Definitely, and definitely earned it. Just under 2 minutes here in the last quarter of the reserve mixed ADF versus South Australia game. Score is currently 43-27.
Walsh with some lovely movement down court. Pass was just slightly too low, but movement was fabulous. Looks like we might have an injury here. Pulls himself further and further off court.
Looks to be in quite a bit of discomfort. Bradbourne just getting some care at the moment. And Taylor doing the mopping duties for the South Australians. We haven't seen Taylor take the court yet.
He's doing a fabulous job.
Getting in on all the action. Welcome to the Mop Brotherhood. Josh Taylor. Underway, just a smidge over 1 minute left to go in this game. Hoping for ADF they can just get another one or two more. Just a tip there for Pfeiffer and a throw in for ADF. It'd be great to see ADF hit that 30 mark, but I think time will run out. Nice shot. Thought about passing off, but back to self.
The Jaden Walsh special.
Yeah. And Austin says, anything you can do, I can do better. Straight in with only 4 seconds left to go. You want to get this one in. It's drawn a penalty, so it will be a penalty shot. No pressure. I hate these ones.
Every goal counts when it comes to for and against, Will.
Yeah, perfect, and lands that one.
And the crowd loves to see it.
Well, that's the end of the game, Renee. What a match. You know, ADF had that at the beginning in the first quarter, and I really did think that ADF would sort of take that and keep rolling with it, but South Australia had something else.
Absolutely. I think the unfortunate loss of Eloise Carter early in the second quarter was significant for the ADF, so hopefully this is not the end of her tournament. We'd love to see her back out there later on in the week.
And as we always do, what's your unofficial player of the match?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm not going to talk about Austin, to your surprise. For South Australia, I really love to see the intensity and the work rate of Oshmans in that goal defence position. I think she ran her feet through every ball and never gave up, so she was fabulous for me. Over at the ADF, Tiernan, their workhorse in the middle.
Yeah.
Relentless, consistent throughout the entire game and fed some really safe ball into her shooters.
Yeah, mine would be from ADF. Nelson, I thought Nelson had a good game. Like, you know, those shooters are very crafty in the South Australia shooting end. So I think Nelson did a really good job just to stem the flow of the shooters. So for me, Nelson from ADF, and I can't go past Austin. Austin from South Australia. I really enjoyed seeing her game. Very crafty with the ball. Did an amazing job around the shooting circle to present opportunity. So, well, that's a wrap there from the mixed reserves game. With South Australia taking the cookies. Huge thanks to our viewers who join us for this live stream. Don't go anywhere, more netty action to come up next. I'm Will Dredge, and from Renee and I, we hope you have a wonderful day. Bye for now.